Welcome back, pro wrestling fans. Welcome back, IWC. It's your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy. And I tell it like it is. I'll say that to say this, coming to you live to tape 25 feet below the surface of the earth. Here for another episodic YouTube adventure on Chaos Corner. You're going to enjoy all these stories, all these tidbits of information, so sit back and relax. Drop an elbow on that like button, maybe even give it a little eye poke. Share, subscribe. It's free because it's me, the GOC. Shout out to my moderators who are holding it down, keeping it real, and maintaining. Austin Nance, my brother from another mother, and of course, I acknowledge the OTS Tribal Queen. Fans, it doesn't get much better than this. One man, unique, unedited, unscripted, raw dog for you, the fans. My over 55 years as a researcher, a historian, a scout, an agent, a producer, a fan, a smark, a mark. That's right, I said it, a mark. And of course, my over 3 decades as a pro wrestling manager, booked well over 100 times a year, coming out 2 and 3 times on every event. Taking the fucking bumps, which most of you out there can't say in this industry. I'm no better than anyone else that's in the IWC, because this isn't a podcast, this is a fucking show. And I apologize for the cussing. It just happens sometimes, so I do apologize for that. Entertainment personified. It's an extravaganza, a bonanza. Over 4,000 videos here on the channel. Go to the playlist. Go to the Chaos Corner shows coming up on episode 500. In-ring action, classics, talk shows, dinner for two, chaos clips. It doesn't get much better than that. Sit back and relax. Let's go on this ride together. Over the last century, the theatrically sweaty art form known as professional wrestling has taken us on an emotionally fueled, highly entertaining roller coaster ride filled with unique dose of headlocks, heel turns, and off-the-top rope moonsaults. The world of pro wrestling is essentially a soap opera for men and women, built around sometimes enormously large men in colorful tights and scantily clad women who are ready to kick your teeth in at a moment's notice. It's a proven commodity with arguably the most loyal fans in the world. Us being one of them. All of us here on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. Sure, we know it's choreographed or maybe even predetermined outcomes, but each and every week, night after night, year after year, we keep coming back for more and more. We watched it when we were kids. Now we watch it with our kids. There are many intangibles that continue to draw us into the world of pro wrestling. WrestleMania. A few years back, for example, who could forget the overwhelming exuberance of over 70,000 fans and Hulkamaniacs, as we refer to WrestleMania 3. Hello, McFly, is anybody home? In a state of euphoria when their childhood hero hulked up once again in Toronto, Canada, to tackle The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, in a climactic showdown for the ages. Now you can figure out which WrestleMania that was. We started off with WrestleMania 1, referring to WrestleMania 3. Now Hulk and Rock was WrestleMania... My mind's like a lazy Susan. It'll come back around. I have amnesia and deja vu at the same time. I think I've forgotten this before. WrestleMania 28, maybe? Somebody in the Premier chat, let me know. Sometimes I have the brain of a dehydrated baby. See, I'm self-deprecating. And game on, if you can read the rest of it. A climactic showdown for the ages with the Hulk and The Rock. As has been the case throughout its history, however, for every like that one, there is a low and all-time low waiting around the corner. How true is that? Yes, an epic telecast is often overshadowed by tomorrow's weak storyline. Take out your notebooks, fans. School is in session. I will be taking attendance. Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Overshadowed, as I said, by tomorrow's weak storyline, gimmick gone wrong, or unfortunate tragedy out of the ring. Speaking of which, pro wrestling has had its fair share of tragic events over the years. Too often, a wrestling legend, no matter the circumstance, is taken from us way too soon. We all know where we were when Owen Hart, dressed as the Blue Blazer, plunged to his death at a pay-per-view event. And similarly, recall the tragic news surrounding Chris Benoit. Those are just two examples of a bottomless outside-the-ring storyline surrounding wrestlers' deaths. Like many of those before and after, these superstars will never, ever be forgotten. They're a part of the rich, storied history of wrestling. On a much lighter note, the pro wrestling world has, over the decades, gone through its share of peaks and valleys. And Sean Mooney's, no offense, Mooney. Around every corner, promoters and sports entertainment writers are trying to come up with the next big thing, original hook, or the next big gimmick in order to help reel in audiences. Well, some breakout stars take a Sheamus or a Batista in the day. Many turn up limp. Limp. In other words, for every Stone Cold Steve Austin created, 9 out of 10 times the powers that be shit the bed, so to speak, and pooped out a Doink the Clown. No offense. This is going to be an interesting day, an interesting week. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. I hope everybody is thankful for what they have. Stay with like-minded people. Keep your head on a swivel in these trying times. Tomorrow is not guaranteed for any of us. Stay mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually fit. And I mean that. That's from the heart. Much love and respect to everyone that's here. Subscribers, members, non-subscribers, casuals, it doesn't matter. We've had over 220,000 viewers in the last month, and we're going to continue to roll right into the holidays and on into the new year of 2025. Because if he's for us, nobody else can be against us. I appreciate you guys listening to the portion that I do on every show here and how important that is. Let's get back to what we're here for. Entertainment personified on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. Don't forget to go to the community page here on the channel. I'm always reporting live. I'm on there almost daily. Follow me on my 2 accounts on Facebook if you want a little more personal face to the product. Get to know me more. Jay Brony, that's right, Jay Brony, for all you jabronis, neckbeards, mouth breathers, virgins, dweebs, goons, geeks. No offense, man. Go out and touch a pair of tits or some grass. I mean, what I say, kayfabe. And my second account on Facebook, Prodigio Fidelis El Guardian. And of course, over on Twitter, aka X, at Big Daddy GOC, and the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos. I'm on there almost daily. I report live every week. WWE, AEW, all the pay-per-views and PLEs. You're not going to want to miss it. As history has shown, the constant seesaw of wrestling will continue. New stars will emerge, past favorites will pass, and more gimmicks will grow. As we look ahead, or dread, as fans, what the future may bring, this book, these stories, what I present to you here on this channel, will bring you back to those wrestlers and memories that we've lost. So stay tuned for the ride. Let's do it together. Because without you, none of this would be possible. This is my love, my motivation, my passion. I'd be doing it if there was one person, 100, 1,000, or 100,000. This is my temporary distraction, my stress reliever, and hopefully I can provide that for you, the fans. That's the purpose of this channel. We're growing by leaps and bounds, not in competition with anyone. This is our own unique space, our own unique spot. Nobody works harder for you than I do. It's just that simple. The most unique content in this space, in the IWC, the wrestling community, and the entire YouTube world, who presently has their foot on my throat and hit me with copyrights left and right. I don't know what the heck is going on. Come on, YouTube. Help a brother out, man. We're going to celebrate the lives of our heroes and tights who passed away before their prime. For an industry full of its fair share of tragedy, we focus on how, we'll say 25 or 50 of our dearly departed lived their lives in the squared circle. Let that marinate. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Let that sink in. We also take a look at, we'll say, 30, 40, maybe 50 gimmicks and storylines that aren't around anymore. Whether that's for the good, the bad, or the man, mountain, rock, ugly, or as I like to say, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's time now to enter the battle royal in the sky. And that's what I'm going to present to you all week over these next 24 to 48 hours. Short stories and clips in honor of those who came before us. That's why when you're in a vehicle, there's a front windshield, there's the driver's seat with the steering wheel, and then there's that ever important rear view mirror. Not to get stuck back there, but to look back and honor those who paved the way before us. It's smaller for a reason. Don't get stuck back there, but without that, you can't get to where you are or where you want to go. So look back and remember the carpenters, the heroes, the legends who did what they did so you can do what you do. You wouldn't be able to get here today, present day, November 2024. And then look in that big, wide open windshield. Because that's where we're going. Full speed ahead. Mash the pedal, as they say. So don't go anywhere, fans. We're coming right back with a bunch of shorts, content galore here on the channel. I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. Don't you dare miss it.